Hey, what's going on, guys? Lazy here again, coming back at you with some more hot and heavy Master Duel action, or something like that. Anyway, uh, so yeah, I said I would be back the next day, and I haven't lied yet. So we'll see how long that lasts. So uh. I did not look over the footage from yesterday, but I was told by the one person that watched it that it was a little choppy. No, I don't know if that's the case, like for the whole video. It could be. Um, I kind of care, I kind of don't. If it's really bad, then eventually I'll realize that. Probably. Anyway, so today, yesterday we did like a bunch of Arrow Mage stuff, and, well, Arrow Mage and Rika. I don't want to forget the Rika part. I call it the Arrow Mage deck, but the Rika cards are equally, if not more, important to the deck, so, um, I want to make sure that I like what they're gonna get mad at me. Like the cards are gonna get mad at me if I don't mention that. Anyway, so here's our dailies for today. Pretty straightforward. I think I can pull this off with what I'm wanting to use today. We might have to play some more Arrow Mage to get the Link summons, because I can't remember if the deck I'm going to use today actually has Link summons. It does have Fusion, uh, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them out or not as easily as I could a Link summon in the Arrow Mage deck. But anyway, today I decided we're gonna mix it up. Uh, Today we're gonna use what I consider to be my second most powerful deck. Again, I haven't used Ninja or Witchcrafter yet, so that could change. But today we're going to be using the Punk deck, and I'm glad I did not. I was gonna dismantle this card for gems, but I knew I used it in one deck, and I couldn't remember what deck it was, so I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I almost never get to use this card, but it's still part of the deck, and I have gotten to use it a couple of times. So this is my my punks. Got some kaiju in here too. This is a really straightforward deck. Uh, so I do have Blackluster Soldier and Appaloosa. So there will be my Link summons, but then now I also do have these fusions, which this YuGiOh is one that I can get out pretty easily. Master of Oz is a little difficult because it relies on them destroying Fists of the Unrivaled Tenyi. I don't really know why these cards are in here. They were on the deck list, but they don't really fit, in my opinion, unless I'm missing something, which heaven forbid that happen. But it mostly, and then of course, we have your standard hand traps, Ghost Bell, Ash Blossom, Maxi. I actually do see a lot of play with Ghost Bell, which is cool. I don't know, there's just something about this card. I like its design. It's different, I don't know, but we have, and we also have Pankratops here, Dino Wrestler. Comes in handy. And that's really about it. it mostly centers around getting... I can find it here. Where is... Wait a minute. I'm missing a card. No, I'm not. I was about to say. It mostly... Gosh. It mostly revolves around getting this card out, Jam Extreme Session, which will usually get out with Gagaku. And then, of course, we'll get some traps out with Joruri, and this YuGiOh is how we will get the Fusion YuGiOh out. And then we've got No and Zamin here, or Deer Note and Zamin, I should say. But anyway, that's and then you just got your standard, called buys. We got Interrupted Kaiju Slumber for a board wipe, Lightning Storm, Triple Tactics Talent. Got 2 of the Punk trap cards. And then, Mirror Force, Infinite Impermanence, Harvey's Feather Duster. Pretty straightforward. Got some Synchros down here. This is the one we'll be using the most, although I do have... Well, we'll also be using Dragon Drive quite a bit, just as part of the combo to get Amazing Dragon out. I do have Baron de Fleur, but I don't use him much. I probably should. But, whatever. And, of course, like I said, we have Blackluster Soldier and Appaloosa, which come in handy, so I forgot to select the deck. Alright, so it has been a while since I've played this deck, so it might take me a second to refamiliarize myself with how it works exactly. Because ever since I started playing Master Duel again, I've exclusively been using the Arrow Mage deck, just because it's my favorite. But I also do really, really, really like this deck. It's really good. Now, I'll probably misplay a bunch of stuff, that being said, but let's get started and see how this goes. This might be a bot. Don't know what this says in Japanese. I can read it, but I don't know what it means. Kutsushita. Or it could just be Kushita. Anyway. The Tsu and U, they really confuse me sometimes when they use them to, like... I don't know. Anyway, anytime you see a standard, like, default profile picture and default mate, and the fact that he's taking a little while to get started here, could be a bot. Doesn't matter. I'm supposed to be vlogging with these. Yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to talk about the game much, and then that's pretty much all I talked about the entire time, so, go figure. But it doesn't matter. Actually, this might not be a bot, since he played that face down. A lot of times, bots in this game are weird. Of course, there are exceptions, because it's freaking bots, but, a lot of bots you'll find, they'll just set something down, especially in the lower levels, like the lower ranks. They'll, I probably should not have summoned him, but it's fine. A lot of the lower ranked bots will set any monster down, basically. And they will attack no matter what. Like, it does not matter if they can win the fight or not. They'll just straight up keep attacking, even if they're gonna lose. And they'll just keep doing that until the match is over. It's weird. I've seen it a lot more than, like, you would expect to probably see it. I don't know how much those like type of bots are still around. but I know they used to be pretty prevalent. So I think I'm going to summon Zami here and Joruri. It's so hard to say as an English speaker. Joruri. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let's see. But yeah, these cards are kind of interchangeable. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, unless like the situation, like you really need to have one over the other. But most of the time, I've found that it doesn't really matter which one you pick. So here we're gonna get our synchro combo started. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. Today is November the 17th, 2023. Not a whole lot of note today. I thought work today was gonna suck. It actually wasn't that bad. To be honest, it was pretty tame. I even got to leave a little bit early, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, we wasn't really as busy as I thought we were going to be. Yesterday was crazy. But today, surprisingly, was not that bad. I could get the link summon out, but I probably shouldn't do that right now. So yeah, basically what I just did there was Amazing Dragon lets you force your opponent to take back cards on their field equal to how many level 3, is it level 3 psychic monsters? Yeah. That you have in your graveyard, so yeah. You control another ice barrier monster. Monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack if their attack is greater than or equal to this card's. Okay. Well, not worry about that right now. You can banish this card. Okay, actually, I think I will go ahead and destroy this. Because won't that mess up his combo? Ah! I thought it would mess up the... Oh well. Okay, now I can mess this up. So this isn't a bot, I don't think. Alright. This is a good deck. I mean, it's just really solid. Keep getting Twitter messages. I always remember this card from when I was a kid. I don't know why. I just thought it was always such a weird looking, like a weird, such a weird idea for a monster, right? But yeah, not really a whole lot to talk about. Surprisingly, I mean, it's not like I have like the most exciting life ever, but not a whole lot to talk about. I went to the gym, got some stuff done there. I usually only go for like 30 minutes, 3 times a week, uh, just to get me out of the house, basically. Because the only places I ever go are work, church, and the gym. That's it. Uh, I, I don't get out much. Because I'm ugh, the definition of a homebody. Oh, ninja. Okay, this would be interesting because I made that ninja deck, so this might be what this guy has. Jim Ash Blossom. I guarantee it. Or no? Okay. Yeah, Sprite. So yeah, this is the deck that I put together because it had sprites in it too. Maybe we can get some cards. At least. Eventually we'll use the ninja deck and we'll try to learn how to play it. We'll see how it goes. I wish there was a way that you could test decks on Master Duel without having to craft them. But, I guess maybe that's asking for a little much, I suppose. What do you do? Nothing really. Doesn't look like. This man has taken the Max C challenge. What is that? Oh, okay. I was about to say. This guy had like missing the YuGiOh card or something. Jeez. That freaked me out. I don't know what was happening there for a second. Okay. Let's start with this. Let's just see if we can get all these monsters off the board. Probably not. He's probably got something that can... No, okay. We got them all, but, that one. Hasn't he activated abilities? Can't I use this? Or has he not used monster effects? No, he didn't he? No, he didn't. No, that's right. He used the trap card to do that. Oh, what are you? YuGiOh, the Gravity Ninja. Okay, now I can use it. Oh, I can get cut out too. Thank you, sir. I was just talking about how I never get to use this card. So close. Yes, please. Give me YuGiOh. All right, so we know that the ninjas can be thwarted by a punk build. In my hands, they could be thwarted by anything. Let's be real. Ooh, do I want to do this? No, wait. Synchro summon. Actually, I do want to do this. Because we can do this. Sorry, I'm not talking much. This guy's got me thinking. You can never really let your guard down. Kind of hate to use both my infinites here, but I don't really know what else to do. I'm gonna kind of shut this guy down while I have the chance. Now, since this card is face down, since I got flip face down, can he still see its defense? I wonder. I actually don't know how that works. What the heck? That's cute. That's adorable. Target one. Wait, what? Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your opponent's field. Why did it? Huh? He just sent this down. Why? That makes me nervous. I'm gonna not allow you to do that. I know it's just a max C, but it scares me that he wanted to do that for some reason. Like, it worries me that he wanted to do that. He wanted to do that specifically for some reason. Now, do you do anything weird if you go to the graveyard? I'm guessing he probably could see that. I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I know what these two cards are, which is fine. Not a big deal. Do this. Okay, yeah. Well, Ash Blossom, no thank you. Your Tinder is no good here, sir. Did they DC? Please tell me they DC. That'll be so funny. Please, come on, Mr. 23333333333. I think they did. No, dang it. Why? It's so satisfying when an opponent disconnects. It's just, I don't know. It's just so satisfying. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy. What is he doing with this card? Okay. Huh. Kind of weird, but alright. Wait. Hold on. What do you do? Just get rid of Gamma Meal, I guess. This guy's hanging on like a hair in a biscuit, man. I've also made like no progress on the fusion link summons. I wish he would destroy this card. See, because it's weird, because this card expects you to already have this guy out, but you can't get this guy out without this, unless of course you have those two cards, which you know I don't. But why, dude? Leave my Max C alone. Let my roaches rest. Let my boys rest. They're tired. They did what they were supposed to do this match. Let them do whatever roaches do whenever they're not. Oh, come on. Is that what this guy's whole, like, gimmick is? Is that he can flip my monsters around? Is that what the purpose of a ninja deck is? Yeah, I don't think I have this card in my ninja deck, which is weird. I have her. Mitsu. I have all those other guys. What the heck are you? Maru, the Armor Ninja. I think I have this guy. I'll just still lose this. If this card is special summon or flip face up, you can banish one other ninja or ninjutsu art card from your hand graveyard face up on the field and target one card on the field, banish it. You can only use this effect of Maru, the Armor Ninja, once per turn. So what's he going to... I mean, he's probably gonna flip this up, right? Criticata. Wait, I missed that one again. Okay. He's banishing this, right? No, he's banishing my Tinny. No! You should have destroyed it, my guy. Opportunity wasted. Neither one of these cards can kill Amazing Dragon, by the way. So isn't it... Don't I win this next turn? Unless... I don't know what these two cards are. I know what one of these cards are, but... I forget what it does, but... I think I win? Because can't I flip these back up? Maybe not. But then why did he put this in defense? Okay, I can flip this back up. Okay, so I assume he does something here to stop me, right? So when can I flip these back up? Never? Probably. Oh wait, who's that? Baku the Beast Ninja? Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Okay, he's going to get Tobari out and then play this. So much stuff. Also, forgot to take a drink after that last match. Drinking Mountain Dew. I have like these weird, I don't know, I'm really particular, like, or peculiar, I guess would be the word. Like, I have to do things on, like, a routine, almost. I wouldn't say that I'm, like, organized. I was actually thinking about this earlier today, too, when I was at work. I'm not really organized, but I'm, like, what's the word? Like, I've got to do things a specific way. So, like, I don't know, just for example, like, I've got these sweet tarts here that I bought at work today, because that's, like, the thing I've been munching on lately. It's also it's always been my favorite, well, I don't know about always, but it's definitely one of my favorite candies. And so, like, what I'll do at work is I always buy a Rockstar, a Fruit Punch Rockstar, because they're the best. And I'll buy a roll of Smarties and, like, usually, like, a beef and cheese stick combo thingy. Just because. And, so, like, to keep myself, and, like, I shouldn't be drinking energy drinks because I have really bad anxiety to begin with. And just, like, I get the shakes really easy, even when I'm not, like, caffeinated or anything. Like, it's a nerve thing. Like, very occasionally, like, it's been a long time since I've really had one, but, like, 3 or 4 times throughout the year, it seems like I'll take, like, these shaking fits, and it's not like a seizure or anything like that. Like, it's just nerves, is all it is. I've got a sweet tart in my mouth right now, by the way, so if, like, it sounds like my mouth is full or something while I'm trying to talk, that's why. But, geez, dude, why don't you just talk about, like, 6 different things at once? I swear, I'm so bad for that. I get so scatterbrained, right? And I'm still doing it right now. But anyway, so, like, I'll buy the energy drink, and I'll buy the sweet tarts, and I'll go ahead and eat like whatever snack I got. Like I buy like these Jack Links, beef and like beef jerky and cheese stick thingies. Like they're like a combo thing. They're like a $1.75 or something. Uh, but throughout my day, so that I don't drink, the energy drink in one go, because I definitely could. Um, I'll wait, like, and see, here's where you're gonna find out that I'm really weird. Uh, like you didn't already know that. Uh, so like, I say, oh, I wait and I take a drink every so often. You're like, oh, so what? Like every 10 minutes or something, maybe take a swig every half hour. No, I'm much more specific than that. See, I can't. So I watch the clock, and I'll tell you why I do this in a second. But so like basically, I'll watch. We've got an analog clock at my workstation, and I'll watch it. Like I'll glance up at it periodically, right? We're gonna lose this match, by the way. I'll watch the clock. Like I'll look up at it, and let's say it's 4:55. That's like technically what you would call the top of the hour, right? This isn't going to make any sense, by the way. It makes perfect sense to me, though. So let's say it's 4:55. That's like at the top of the hour. That's in the northern hemisphere of the clock, right? So so I'll take a drink and I'll take a drink of the energy drink and I'll eat one sweet tart. This is also so that the sweet tarts do not get eaten like all in one go, because I could also definitely do that. I won't take another drink or eat another sweet tart. I try to not do that again until after what would be 5:15 in our example, because then that's the bottom of the hour, like the bottom of the inning, for to put it in baseball terms for some reason, because that was the first thing I thought of. And then I won't allow myself to take another drink or eat another sweet tart until at least 5:45 in the example. Until I'm back in the northern hemisphere of the clock, right? So, in case you didn't know, I'm freaking insane. That's the way I think about things, right? Like, so to go back earlier to what I was talking about, like, taking a drink of something at specific times. So, like, when I come home and I'm playing my games or doing whatever, I'll only allow myself, and I say it like I'm like making myself go thirsty or something. I'm not. But like I guess what I should be saying is, like, I try not to drink. Like, say I've got a Mountain Dew, which I have in front of me right now. I'll try not to drink from it until I do like a specific action, in like relation to whatever I'm doing. So like right now I'm playing Master Duel, right? I probably won't take a drink of whatever I've got until I finish a match. It's just I don't know why. I don't know why. Because I'm crazy. That's why. Or like if I'm playing like last night, I've been playing through the Metal Gear Solid game since Konami released that collection. I've been playing VR missions on the first game, and So, like, I won't take a drink until I complete one of the levels and move on to the next one. So, like, even if I complete the level but I don't get the best time, I won't take a drink until I do. Like, I already knew I was nuts, but I never really... See, I don't ever talk about this stuff. Like, who wants to listen to this? Who am I going to talk to? Who am I going to say this to in real life, and they're immediately not going to, walk away or put me in a psych ward somewhere? Because, like, nobody thinks about this stuff, dude. Nobody does stuff like this. But I do, for some reason. I have been like this since I was a kid. Like, like, let me think. Like, okay, so, like, one thing that I used to do when I was a kid, and I do not know why. Like, the drinking thing kind of makes sense to me because I do it so that I'm not, like when I'm at work, I'm not drinking the energy drink all in one go because, you know, that could probably set my nerves off pretty bad if I did that. Or, you know, just so I'll have a drink to last me throughout the day, and that's why I do that when I'm at the house, so I'm not drinking up, because I can drink like a fish, man. Like, you know, I can, like, I don't drink alcohol. I never have. It's not something I'm interested in. But, like, regular beverages, like, I can drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. And, like, I don't know why. I've always been like that. Ever since I was a kid, always been like that. Also, you couldn't have destroyed Tenyi, could have you? You had to destroy Joruri. Nashiwari surprise. Surprise-o. Anyway. Or surprise you, I guess is how you would say it. But anyway. Also, this guy's name is Darren? Sweden? I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? But, like, okay, so, like, when I was a kid, this is gonna sound stupid. Shocker, in case you weren't already weirded out. So, like, when I was a kid, I had this weird thing that I would do where, like, I'm trying to think of, like, a good example, because, like, it's kind of like an abstract sort of thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's nothing, like, bad, it's just, I don't know how to, like, explain it. So, like, let's say I was... Okay, I got one. So, let's say I was walking, and there was something in my way. Like, there was just some kind of obstruction in my way. I couldn't go over it. I couldn't move it out of my way. Like, let's say I'm walking and there's a tree in my way, right? So, if I go around... Let's say I decide to go around the left side of the tree to continue forward. Like... It would bother me that I did not go around the right side. So I would explain this. So, like, later on, I didn't really explain that right that first time. So, like, it would bother me that I didn't go around the right side of the tree. So later on, if I came across the same tree again, I would have to go around the opposite side that I didn't go around, or that I did go around the first time. That kind of hurt my brain trying to word that. Basically, like, if I did something one way, I had to do it the opposite way at some point, or it would bother me. Like, if I turn, like, I remember one time I had this weird, like, I don't know. Like, I had this weird, subset of this, where I would, like, if I spun around one way, like, to my left, whenever I turned back around, I would have to spin around to my right. I couldn't spin all the way around in a 360 degree. Oh, shit. I swear I'm not making this up. Like, it sounds like nonsense, and it is. But, like, this is how I thought about stuff when I was a kid, man. Like, I don't know. Kind of worrisome, isn't it? But that's how I would think about things. Like, okay, perfect example, right here in front of us. I don't know if I have it to where you can see my cursor, but you can see where these squares are lining up on the board if I don't. But, like, I really like to play, my monsters in middle, left, right, far left, far right. If I'm able to, that's how I like to play my monsters. It's some kind of weird, like, thing. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, guys. I'm crazy, I know. Just, I don't know what to say. I'm just a wackadoo, man. That's all I know how to explain it. Also, trying to explain all of this weird crap while playing this game is also kind of difficult. I could have summoned Appaloosa, but I don't really think it was worth it. But I think that's all I have to do to finish my dailies, isn't it? So we might do that. I wish you could check your dailies in here. Should I go ahead and summon her? I can't look back in the footage. So I'm gonna feel really... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll finish this match. If I can summon Appaloosa, I will, like, at an opportune time. But if I don't... If I needed one more Link summon to finish it out, to finish out my dailies, we'll just go play a match with Arrow Mage. Because I can get Link summons really easy with that deck. Thanks to Sun Avalon. Oh, I'm really gonna upload this, aren't I, after talking about all that random bullcrap? Like, I don't know, man. It's just, I guess it's just, like, nerves. I don't know. Like, anxiety. I don't know how else to explain it. I've been to therapy, like, one time, and I didn't really like it, so I didn't go back. I should have, probably, but, I don't know, is that something worth going to therapy for? I don't know, like, it's not hurting anyone, right? It's not really even hurting me. It's just a weird thing, you know? It's just a weird way that I think. it's just a way that I think about stuff. Can't really think of any other like examples off the top of my head. I know there are other examples, but I just can't think of any right now. But like, yeah, so like the whole shaking thing, like I've been like that since I was a kid. And I never really understood like what it was until I got out of high school. Or I guess like maybe midway through high school. Cause like, see, here's the thing. So like, I never realized that like half the time when I'm shaky, I don't even realize it. Like unless I'm having a shaking fit, then obviously, you know, I don't see how I couldn't. But like a lot of times, like I'll just be shaky in general, and I don't even realize it. So like I remember this happened a lot, but I remember one time specifically. So like I was in drama class when I was in high school. It wasn't a club. We didn't have a drama club. We had an actual class. Like it was part of your curriculum that you could actually, you know, be in a drama class, and like, you know, like we put on plays and stuff for the school. And like, so like we did this play my second year. Yeah, I guess it was my second year, because I was in the drama class all 4 years. It was an optional class, but you could have it. You could be a part of it every year, if you wanted to be. Sometimes you couldn't get it both semesters. There were like a year or two that I was able to. Anyway, that's not important. What is important to the story, it's not important in general. So like one time we were doing this play, and my costume, because like when I was in high school, here I go again, getting off track. If you think it's weird that I was in drama club of all things, I was a lot more outgoing when I was in high school than I am now. A lot. Like I was a lot more outgoing. We'll get into that some other time, but I was. I didn't care to get up and act like an idiot in front of everybody. Now I still do act like an idiot in front of everybody, but I care a lot more than I used to back then. But anyway. So we were doing this play, right? And my costume involved, like, I had this big hat. Like, it was supposed to be comically big, because my character was like this goofball. His name was like Bungle or something, because, you know, I bungled up everything a lot. I forget really what the play was about. It was something about, like, I was like a part of this, like, you know, like 1920s gangster group or something. And we were like trying to take an orphanage from like a bunch of nuns or something. It was strange. I should have summoned Appaloosa. Okay, we'll go play one with Arrow Mage to round this out, because we're getting up to an hour here, and I would like to kind of finish up soon. But anyway, gosh, dude, how long is it going to take you to tell this story? So, like, my costume had, like, this really big hat, and it was kind of loose. Like, it was a pretty flimsy hat. But, like, I don't know what you call it, like, the rim of the hat, it wasn't like a cap. It wasn't like the bill of the cap. It was like an actual hat. like kind of like a sun hat, I guess. But not exactly that. But it was comically big. The like brim of it, I guess is what you would call it, was like it protruded out like really far. Um, and so I remember, I think it was during one of the actual performances. I don't even think it was during practice. Um, I was waiting in the wing to go on stage, and me and some of the other kids were like standing there kind of, you know, talking quietly, waiting for our turn to go out on stage and do our scenes. And I remember, because the hat was so big, like, you know, I'm doing a performance in front of the school and stuff, and you know, so obviously I'm nervous. I was always able to perform pretty well, but I still, you know, kind of got the shakes a little bit. And, dude, let me have this. That was kind of a bad starting hand anyway for what we're trying to do. So like, I remember one of the kids, like, so I was shaky, and the brim of the hat was shaking, and I didn't even know it, even though I was wearing this thing, and it was like sticking right out over my, you know, like in my peripheral vision, like a visor, like one of those tennis hats. I didn't even realize it, and this one kid was like, "Dude, why are you shaking? Like, what's wrong? Why are you shaking?" And it's like, dude, and that's one thing that always pissed me off. It still does to this day, is if I'm shaking and somebody points it out. I don't know why, it just really bothers me. Because I guess I feel like I shouldn't be doing it or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I know it's not like I'm doing it on purpose, and, you know, it's not like it's anything bad, but it's like, yeah, I know I guess it's because I don't like drawing attention to myself. At least not like that, you know. I don't know. Probably making more of a bigger deal out of it than I should be. Imagine that, right? So this will be the last match, because I got my link summon that I needed for my dailies. I should have went ahead and played like Sigh Reflector or Rika Petal, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this secured for now. So if this guy would want to quit like that last guy did, that would be great. Ancient Gear Wyvern. When I was growing up, I always thought it was pronounced Wyvern. Because I don't know, to me that sounds better. But the official, or like the way most people pronounce it, is Wyvern. So I don't know, like Wyvern kind of sounds better to me. Because Wyvern sounds like, so like a lot of words, like you don't expect them to be pronounced as they're spelt, like, you know what I mean? Like ancient, you would think would have like an SH instead of a CI, you know, whatever. But it doesn't. So like when I see Wyvern, I think, well, it's probably like a different, it's not, because, you know, Y, like the word Y is WHY, but we don't say we, because that would be WE. Not that that really matters, but, you know, like we don't say we when we're trying to say Y. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't. Of course you don't. Why would you? Anyway, Wyvern to me makes more sense. Or Wyvern to me makes more sense than Wyvern. But, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter. So it doesn't matter that he did that because we're not attacking with Sun Avalon anyway. Kirtan, I don't know if I've seen any of these cards before. Maybe I have. I actually do feel like I've seen this card before. Every time I see this card, it makes me think of the tree from Majora's Mask. And if you've played Majora's Mask, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you would think it would remind me of the Deku tree from Ocarina of Time, since I'm such an Ocarina of Time fanboy, but... And actually more so, I guess because where it's out in the distance, it looks more like the tree from Majora's Mask. Like if you're just looking at it from back here, because like it kind of looks like the plain, you know, the grass would be out here. Again, I don't know if I have my mouse enabled, so maybe you can't even see what I'm like talking about, like what I'm pointing at with the cursor. I guess I kind of get Deku Tree vibes from it because of the, looks like it's got like a face, but I don't know, what's this guy even doing? I just want to get this match over with. I can't surrender though, because then it won't count. I think I mentioned this yesterday. It won't count my, it won't count this Link summon that I did. Also, I guess they must have done something to where I can't use Sun Avalon's effect. And just stop shaking my knee. I've got a really bad habit of doing that too. See if I can get something going here. We might... I'll still try to win this, but not looking too good. We'll get Marjoram out here. And then I can gain life points and maybe get rid of... maybe get rid of that fusion monster. Okay, I'm surprised that that was as effective. I'm surprised that worked. Because it just seemed like that wasn't going to be the case there for a second. No, I wasn't paying any attention to anything this guy was doing up until now, so I don't know if he's got something set in place that he can, you know, get back at me or anything. Let's go for broke. Cause why not? Why not in Wobbuffet? I made that joke yesterday.